What is up, guys? And I know it's been a hot minute since I've done a video, but I kind of felt like doing one today, and I'd like to get back into the swing of things. And I wanted to start out with my 20 favorite cards in my collection. That includes only PC cards, cards that I don't anticipate selling. There might be one or two in here that like are potential cards that may go up for sale, but for the most part, these are cards that have significant value to me and that are more than likely going to stay in the collection. Some of them for sure, some of them are a little bit more flaky but fall in my PC. So hopefully you guys enjoy, and I don't want to take too long in this video, so I'm going to get started. And I already have it from 20 to 1. So, and I know we're kind of spoiling. We're spoiling a little bit, but that's okay. We're going to start out with this one. And this is going to be number 20, Trent Williams, 12 out of 24. Now, this is one that I kind of threw in there. I mean, once you get to 20, it's kind of like you have 4 or 5 cards that could go interchangeably. I mean, if I wanted any honorable mentions, I could say that this one and this one were very close with each other, that I wasn't sure which one I wanted. JaMycal Hasty being local. And for those of you that don't know, I collect East Texas athletes. It's something that I'm really trying to do, and Trent Williams falls in that category. So I had this one at 20, very hard to find any super short printed rookie stuff of his. And I thought Elite was a pretty nice one. And after that, at 19, I put this one as well. Knocked out both my favorite Trent Williams. They cracked the top 20. He's a Hall of Famer. I think he's just an amazing athlete overall to be in the game for quite a long time. And 6 out of 25, very hard. He didn't sign a ton of stuff, especially on card. So just to have this, and a very close one with this one was also this as well. I wasn't sure which one. This one's a lot higher of a print run, but being a PSA 10. But this one I think is just the better card. Super short printed, and just a gorgeous look throughout. So that's my 20 and my 19. At 18, I have Grayson Rodriguez, red refractor, out of 5. You can tell up on the top. When I got this one in, I was super stoked. Just obviously really hard to find anything of his super cheap because he is such a high up prospect in the organization. Not a 10, but I can always dig a 9. It's my shortest print Grayson Rodriguez that I have that's from Bowman Chrome. I have some off-brand stuff like, some Leaf and things that are shorter prints and like some 101s of his, but nothing quite like that. And then my other one, I know we're doubling up, but that won't be the case throughout the video, is this Grayson Rodriguez at number 16, the cracked ice out of 10, the atomic, as they call it, a 9.5/10 from here. Now, it's just an absolute gorgeous card. I like BGS. I know PSA is what everyone likes. I like the way that their slabs look. So, really stoked to get that one in. So now we're going into our top 15. This one, just a really nice PC ad that I got quite a while ago. Just needs to focus. Come on, there you go. Malcolm Kelly, Oklahoma Sooner alumni, 101 Shield patch auto. When I saw this pop up on eBay, it was a no-brainer. Snagged it up really quick. Just can't get over finding a 2008, what I would consider a pretty decently mid-end card with an NFL logo. This is my only NFL logo patch that I actually own now. So stoked about that. Well, NFL logo, like jersey patch, I should say, that looks like that. At number 14, a card I recently got, Travis Kelce, my fiance's favorite player in the NFL. And I actually snagged this in a trade with her father. So really stoked to add this one to the collection because she's a big Kelce fan, and this is one of those diamond engraved ones that Flawless does. Not sure if I'll get that focus. We'll see if I can. Yeah, there you go. Nice card. That diamond's just really, really prominent on the card in the center. And come on. Let's get our focus going. There we go. So 1 out of 7. Obviously, this is post Super Bowl. Sad that he couldn't, him and Mahomes couldn't win another one. But as a Chiefs fan, cannot go wrong with that. And what are we at? 13. We'll go with another Chiefs card. Eric Berry. These have actually been looking really nice value-wise as of late. I know a lot of people are not going to really be looking for Eric Berry's stuff necessarily. There's a lot of other guys But Chiefs fans love this guy, and I love him too. Rookie patch auto from National Treasures, and this is the out of 25 variation. So really, really cool card to have. Absolutely in love with it. And with that AFL logo patch, you just can't go wrong with that. So now, 13, 12, another card I kind of got in somewhat recently. NASCAR card, the only NASCAR card to make the list. Jimmy Johnson, out of 5, some racing patches. Big NASCAR fan growing up. I was a Gordon fan, and then I became a Johnson fan as well. I think after his first championship, I just really liked him as a driver. Gordon wasn't doing too well. And then who would have known, Johnson would have been so dominant going forward. So this is race used material, as you can tell, some of that sheet metal piece right there. Just gorgeous card overall. I'm kind of losing track. 14, 13, 12, 11. Top 10 now, I believe. And to crack the top 10 is this Earl Campbell, nice little patch. Game used relics from National Treasures in 2006, I believe. So extremely gorgeous card, very eye-appealing card, 25 out of 25, as you can tell on that bottom. And just one that I have a shelf in my living room of my favorite cards, and just this one had to get put on there as soon as I got it. Now, number 9, we have our first Mahomes to crack the list. Gorgeous card with those stars in the background. This is the I think they call it the Astro or the Astral variation out of 200. And this is a second-year card. I know Unparalleled isn't like too hot of a commodity. A lot of people kind of overlook it. But I think with the design and some of the looks, can't go wrong with these when you're just grabbing stuff for, for the looks. And then I have 2 cards, kind of. It's the same card twice. Cracking number 8. I should do it this way. They're actually simultaneous print runs, 21 and 22 out of 25. And the only reason this isn't higher is because it is college uni. But the reason I love these is because it says Tyler Rose right there. It's the notable nicknames, which is the town that I'm actually from, Tyler. And that was his nickname growing up. He's definitely our biggest player that we've ever had of all time. Earl Campbell, and obviously Mahomes lives just down the road, but technically in a different town, but it's within 5 minutes of here. So really stoked just to have this notable nickname. Sucks Mahomes doesn't have a nickname associated with this, but but still. So I think we have what was that? 10, 8, 7. I think this is 6. I think. I'm hoping I'm not getting my numbers wrong. This is Niall Davis, 1 of 1 from Flawless. Gorgeous card, obviously the holo foil on it. I just got this one in not too long ago, so it was just a perfect addition to the PC. And then I had to put this one as well in there because I got this one right after. Same year, different insert, I guess you would call it, or different set. And, 1 of 1, I got both the autos from Flawless. He wasn't in any other year products, so kind of dominating the 1 of 1 market, but there is a patch auto out there that should still, I never owned back in the day, so it should be out there somewhere. And then what I would assume is number, but I think I messed up my numberings. I for sure messed up my numberings. How are we messing up numberings? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Did I mess up my numberings that bad? We're gonna go with it, boys. I think I know how I did. What is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, this is 8? This is number 8, boys. I'm not gonna go back and redo this, but this is gonna be card 8, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know how I got off track. If I go back and look and I see I messed up, I'll redo it. 1 of 1 booklet with the amazing play art that they did in 2013. I actually owned this card back in the day, sold it, just got it back recently. Stoked to have it in the PC. Is one I do not ever anticipate moving, so I'm stoked to have it back. Not much more to say about it than that. And then the cards in the background are the 1 out of 2 and the 2 out of 2 from it. Let me see if I can't focus. The 1 out of 2 and the 2 out of 2. So I have the 1 of 1 and then the out of 2s as well, which is awesome. This should be 7. Denzel Mims, if I can get it to focus. Denzel Mims, the choice variation, I believe, out of 8. 8 out of 8. Very gradable card. I plan on grading it. I like Denzel Mims a lot. I've sold some of his stuff here and there. This is one that I sold a card of his, and then I got this one instead. I think this is a better one because while the other one I sold is a similar print, it was the Peacock. This one is actually numbered, so I think it'll hold more value. Maybe, maybe not, you know, we'll see what happens. But that, solid card, and I believe we're cracking the top 5, or maybe we're close. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we're almost cracking top 5. This is 6. We're back on pace. Ross Ollendorf, Orange Refractor. Not one that I talk about a lot. I actually have 2 of these. I probably should have grabbed the other one as well. But this one is out of 25. If I get the light on it. 3 out of 25. Gorgeous, gorgeous card. Would be amazing if it was a 10, and I wish I found any others. You know, any rarer ones of his. Maybe, I don't know if they made out of 5s. I feel like they did. But if I could find an out of 5, or maybe even, you know, forbid the Superfractor one day, would be goals. If I find the Superfractor, it would instantly become my favorite card ever. But, you know, I'll settle for this. I actually showed Longhorns for him when I was in high school. So that's the connection there. He's not actually from our area necessarily, but I've seen him play. I've met him. I've, you know, had a long conversations with him. We used to message back and forth on through email. And I've got quite a bit of his stuff in a box. So now cracking the top 5, 2 cards that a lot of people normally wouldn't assume is PC for me, but has very good value, very sentimental value. The fact that we have both of these. My fiance, Katie, her grandpa gave us these cards. He gave us a couple of others. I think there were 4 or 5 total that he gave us, and 2 of them happened to be Griffey rookies that he had from I think he got them in the 90s, and they still have hollows on them. Just unbelievable. I plan on sending these in to get graded and then just holding them obviously forever, just kind of as a staple piece. We're thinking about having him sign one or both, or at least that's kind of what I thought would be cool if he signed one or both. Her grandpa. I thought that would just be a cool gesture. But top 5 in the PC, 100%. At 4 is a card that a lot of people may be familiar with. Is this Nile Davis 101 Prism Finite from 2013, the rookie. I believe I had the autoed version at one point, the other Prism, but I actually, when I started recollecting again in 2020, early 2020, I snagged this card and saw it on eBay, and it kind of jump-started me back into collecting a little bit because it was just a grail of a card to have. So stoked to have this one being number 4, super awesome. Number 3, I have Brandon Jones, the Prism Finite as well. 1 of 1. Gorgeous card. This is the first card that me and my fiance actually went in on together. She went to high school with Brandon. So we collect him. He's from the area, so I would have collected him anyways. But the fact that she has ties to him, and you know, she's not necessarily a huge collector, but she loves what I do, and I wanted to get her involved. So we kind of went on this one, and I go out of my way and get her pretty much everything else. If there's a really big card, we'll sometimes go in on it together, but I go and get all the smaller things usually and just surprise her with them. So that's number 3, just sentimental card there. And number 2, I'm gonna flip this one over so it's not noticeable necessarily. Number 2 is this. I plan on holding this one long term. It's a card I definitely put a lot of money into when it came out. I mean, a lot of money for me. I think it was like 200 or so. I thought this was a no-brainer, being first-year Mosaic, and this card just looking gorgeous with the stained glass look and no parallels. I thought that this was just a really good buy, and it looks good. I'm hoping to get it graded, and I'm hoping it 10s. I have a feeling it may 9, but I mean, centering on it for the most part looks good, except for vertically. Pretty confident it'll 9 because of the vertical centering, but I've looked at some other ones, and it looks like the centering is naturally like that, but you know, cause see, it looks fine on the back, but I've just got to go in and maybe do a little bit more research. But regardless, even if, you know, it doesn't 9 or whatever, still one of my favorite cards to have, 100%. And number 1 is a card I just got in, and a lot of people on Instagram might have still remembered this one. Absolutely amazing card. One of one, the only other shield that I own. Nile Davis from National Treasures. And this card has a lot of sentimental value to me as well. I'm not really going to go into the story necessarily, but just the fact that I got this card is something that definitely helped me get over some past events in the community. And I didn't anticipate ever getting this card or it ever showing up, but it did recently. And with the help of a buddy, I was able to snag it. And Amir, Nebraska, knows, you know who you are, bro. Thank you so much. I forget the exact handle, but you know, check him out on Instagram. So that's gonna be it. That's gonna be my favorite 20. Those in the back probably would have made the list. You know, I kind of wanted something in the back for the video, and I felt like I already had 2 Nile booklets, so I didn't want to go too crazy. But I do have to say, I do want to make another video of like my top 15 or 20 cards just that I have that are not PC cards. Some like things that I may be moving or things that I may be investing in that I am like enjoying, that I wouldn't consider like necessarily PC, just things that I'm kind of stashing. So if you want to see that video, let me know. I'm really excited. Thank you guys for watching. I don't want to keep this video going any longer. It's already getting close to 20. And I hope you guys have a great day. Take care. I'll see you all in the next one.